Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Time Lapse. So I feel bad because I don't remember if some subscriber recommended this. So if you did, I will see afterwards. I apologize. Or this was recommended because I just watched a different movie. Um, but it just came up. Three friends discover a mysterious machine that takes pictures 24 hours into the future and conspire to use it for personal gain until disturbing and dangerous images begin to develop. Sounds pretty cool. All right, I'm excited. It is back from 2014. I had not seen it. At least I don't think so. Hour and 44 minutes long. It involves time travel. It's a mystery, science fiction, and a thriller. And as far as the people who are in it, Danielle Panabaker from Flash. Remember her? She was in Flash. So she's in this. That's kind of cool. And that's all I recognize. So, oh, did I mention 6.5 on IMDb? 51,109 people rated it so far. So I'm a little late to the party, but hopefully it's a good late. It's on Roku. It's on Tubi. It's on Fossum, Pluto, as on Amazon Prime. I don't know what that is. XLTV Prime Video channels. I don't even know what that is, but it's on there. All right, so let's get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Time Lapse, and what a fun movie. It was a lot of fun, and hour and 43 minutes long. I wasn't quite sure how long it was. Still not sure where I got it. I looked through my YouTube comments. I'm not sure if somebody recommended it. If you did, I appreciate it. I watched it, and at first I felt interesting concept, but very sloppily done. I know, is sloppily a word? That's what I felt, right? I was like, you know, so what we have here, and I'll try and explain what I mean. What we have is a movie of three roommates who live together, a guy and a girl, who are boyfriend and girlfriend, and just another best friend of them. And they find this machine that takes pictures of the future through their window, so they could keep seeing what's happening. And I'll tell you, I don't think it's going to spoil anything, but it's odd. Like the first picture, they kind of reenact, and they do it. It's not like a natural thing. That threw me off, right? And I say that because that's part of what I felt was the sloppiness of it. So of course they start using it, to their own goodwill, if you will. And things get out of hand. Like if you could see, what is it, like 10 hours in the future or 12 hours in the future, right? I mean, could you use it for good, and benefit yourself, right? And so that's what this movie's kind of about. And a lot of the things don't make sense, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like you have to see it, and if you think about it too much, kind of throws it all off. I'll give you an example at the end. But so I was like, okay, whatever. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's continue to watch it and see where we get and where it goes. And it gets, crazy. People do things that, are outlandish, I guess, in a sense, or, they change who they are, but which, whatever. But it's still kind of interesting, but I wasn't thinking that much or hoping that much at the end. I was like, okay, fun, interesting, creative, but then it evolves a little bit. And as it goes on, it gets even better. Now, it gets to the point for me, and, my small brain, that I get confused. I get what's going on in the grand scheme of things, and I'm okay with that. But it's like an algebraic formula, you know what I mean, to know what they're doing and what's going on. And I can't go any further than that. You'd have to watch it to see what I mean. But it still made it fun. I mean, like, I like when you can't figure it out and everything's there. And that's what the case is here. Everything's kind of there. I probably have to think on it for a long period of time, to get it all. I'm happy with where I'm at, but it is a little bit confusing. And like, that's time travel for you, right? Or whatever. It's not really time travel. But, like say if you go back in the past, you can, change the the future and the ripple effects and all that kind of stuff in a sense. So you just have to think through everything that happened, which made it fun. So I really enjoyed it. I think the bottom line is I really ended up enjoying it, especially when I thought I wasn't going to. We shouldn't say I wasn't going to, but after watching a little bit of it, I was like, this isn't as great as I thought. But you have to see it all the way through. So, um, it's a fun film, something to give you some thoughts. There is some. So let me go in. I'm not going to spoil the ending or anything like that, but I just want to talk a little bit more about the movie. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. When I talk about sloppily done, I know that was hard, but like an example is they take a picture. The guy's a gambler, right? And so the one picture is him holding up the winners of the races for the next day, right? So he says but how does he get that information? You know, I don't know. That's where I get confused. It's like, how did he know what to write down? Because it would be taking a picture of the past and living in the future, but they're taking a picture of the future. So when you have a picture, it shows me holding up all the winners, right? That's in the future. But how does he know to do that? Like what, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. And that's where I kind of got lost. But again, besides that and the headache that you get trying to figure this all out, it's fun. So I like the brain teaser, worth the watch. Whoever recommended it, I appreciate it. Hopefully I was helpful. If you like time travel type movies, check this out. Like I said, besides that one girl, nobody else I knew in it. So, all right, I rambled on enough. I wish I could go back in time and start this all over. Just kidding. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.